consolidated it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh, nice. Work smarter, not harder. Dribble. Yeah, I know, it helps so much. Help you have the conversations today. Matt's coming as well. He said, let's have a drink after. Yeah. He asked me, are you coming to the Modbury game tonight? I'm like, I'm commentating Johnny. Let's have a drink after. So no Joe alright this week. Want this? Just vandalising their page. Very interesting to see how they line up, because they've got 3 centre backs on the pitch. Yeah, Wilson, Henderson, Mullen. Yeah, so he'll be on the right. Last week, he came off the bench last week. He came on the 41st minute. Yeah, so because he replaced Joe Alright, so she got him.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life, and together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Croatia Raiders time.
Right out, goes top corner and is in.
A captain's contribution for Luke Klimek.
Written in the stars for Nicholas Bucco.
Oh my God! It's another one for Modbury.
It's Fabian Barbiero.
Your NPL champions, Adelaide United.
stop, yeah.
Friday night football in the north here tonight as first place takes on fourth place with Modbury Jets up the top, looking to extend their lead in the nest while Campbelltown City want to try and creep that little bit closer, sitting 5 points behind in fourth place here tonight. Big game for Friday night football in the area. NPLSA 2024. We're about to get things kicked off here very, very soon. These two sides, some familiar faces and names on either side. With the Mullins coming up against each other. With Alex Mullen and Daniel Mullen up against their, well, cousin and brother, respectively, on the opposite side. Matt Mullen for Modbury Jets. In the centre, the referee, Christian Verdicchio. And his two officials on the line, Ellie Seaton and Jaden Betterman. Getting ready for tonight. Just delayed by Jaden Betterman, who has to shake the hands of both coaches. But we will get underway shortly. Very respectful, that kid.
He is a good producer too.
He is. And we get underway down here tonight. A big fixture for the top of the table in the area, NPLSA. Smith Partner Stadium. Henderson is quickly turned over. Campbelltown go on the first attack of the game. Goes for a shot out wide. And it's going to be a first corner in the opening 15 seconds or so. And it's a great opportunity to welcome in. I'm Johnny Kecko, you must say commentator alongside Antonis Pagonis. Mate, good to have you on board.
Yeah, good to be here, Johnny. Like you said, the top six are playing each other this week, and this is top versus fourth. Full of attacking talent, this fixture, so I'm really excited to see how it plays out as the first corner of the game is being taken by Shoga Yoshikawa.
Yoshikawa sends it deep. Mullen with the head. Just goes out for another for a goal kick this time around.
An early warning there, Johnny. We know what a weapon Alex Mullen can be in those set-piece situations. But Modbury lived to fight another day. With Tim Henderson.
Halliday. Yoshikawa. Matsumoto. Back in the middle. It's Yoshikawa. Jets trying to control it. It's turned over though quickly. Dealt with by Wilson. He comes into the side this week. The only change in the starting 11 for Modbury Jets from last week's side. Jockey Wall out suspended after receiving that red card in that round 10 fixture. Whilst Campbelltown City have only two changes, Connor Senafani and Mario Orico coming on this week. Can they do something here early? Campbelltown City.
Bit of pushing and shoving in the box while we wait for this to come out. Yoshikawa to deliver again.
Shoga Yoshikawa goes low. About for a throw-in for Campbelltown. Big game here tonight. It's going to be interesting to see what can happen. Modbury Jets come out firing this year, and Campbelltown were looking to be the favourites, but the way things have gone, Modbury Jets are putting themselves way above them.
Yeah, and I just don't think Campbelltown's been able to put their best team on the park quite yet with a few injuries, but again, they're a formidable side, and we know what they're capable of. And speaking of Modbury, that change has kind of changed the way Modbury's approached this game as a long ball comes in, and Brandon Centofanti comes on it.
Yoshikawa. Dion Kirk. McCabe tries to slot it through to his brother. He's got Halliday to get around. Hamish McCabe just couldn't quite get there in time, and it's cleared out
And just quickly, Johnny, as I said, with that change for Modbury, with Jockey Wall out, 3 at the back today for Modbury, 3 centre-backs in Henderson, Wilson and Mullen, and we've got wing-backs in Giuseppe Macheda on the left and Daniel DeTroyer here on the ball on the right. So a bit of a different approach for the league leaders today after that suspension.
Oh, that's gone right into the car. And hit the second car as well.
It's a risky take by parking here, Johnny. You'd know you're right behind us.
I am right behind, but I did have a car, my parked right there, but I was like, nah. I moved it straight out of the way and booked on a bit further away.
Good call.
It's the last thing we needed tonight. Halliday sends it along, Wilson. It's turned over. Brandon Centofanti tries to slot it through to Mark Marino. And again, another car's been hit once again. I wonder what the insurance is like by the clubs.
2 balls on the pitch there, Johnny, but play continues as it's not affected. A bit of a weird one. But again, both sides are keen to play. Top achieving sides this season. They want to play and they want to show why they belong where they are on the ladder.
Oh, it's back. Very quick clear by Woodland. McCabe fiercely gets through. Can they do something here now, Modbury Jets? Centofanti only as far as Kirk. Got to Troy up. Still in danger. Calls for a penalty for Modbury Jets. Waved off by Verdicchio.
And looking very dangerous there, Modbury. Francesco Schmitzi having 2-3 chances there. Has been huge in his first season for the club. 9 goals in 13 games within the league and the cup. A fantastic signing and threatening signs early.
Yoshikawa slots it through. Can they do something here? Across the face of goal! And it's right on the line! And it's quickly dealt with by Henderson. And that was a very close one for Campbelltown City, but a very last minute run in by Henderson to clear it off.
And we've seen the attacking prowess for both sides here early, Johnny. Both sides literally goal line scrambles. Score remains 0-0, but there's warning signs for both sides because you lose concentration even for a second, something like this can happen.
Yes. Halliday plays it back to Woodlands. Risky ball in with Woodlands. Hamish McCabe around. Marino. Plays it to Mullen. Mullen with the long shot off. It goes into the back netting. Wishful ball. Early signs have been pretty even, Antonis.
Yeah, and that's what we're saying. Coming into this game that both sides have attacking weapons and we've seen them early so far. And both sides keen to get an early blow on the board because I reckon it's going to be a game full of goals. We commentated this game together last year, Johnny, and from 2-0 Campbelltown's way, the newly promoted Modbury last year got 2 goals in the last 10 minutes to draw this game. So even last year, Modbury, early days, we could see their attacking prowess, and since then they've only added to it. So it's a really exciting matchup, and these 2 teams are where they are on the ladder for a reason.
Played back to Woodlands. Good throw from Modbury Jets. The opening 10 rounds so far. for Modbury Jets. 7 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Total of 23 points. 5 points more than Campbelltown City. And they'll want to try and get these 3 points here to try and closen the gap between themselves and Modbury Jets. It's a 6-pointer in this fixture tonight.
And John, important to remember that last time Modbury lost was actually in round 1. They haven't lost since round 1, so it tells you about the hot streak this team has been on. Still the same goal scoring force, much better defensively, a really good side.
Sent in right across to Troyer, to Dion Kirk. Plays it back to Wilson. Henderson, back to Wilson. Marino's lurking, now Mullen. And just got thrown off with the pass. It's out for a throw in. Will be Halliday to take it. Goes short to Centofanti. Centofanti's ball finds Murray, the son of Damien Murray. Halliday back on the ball to Marino. Marino's going to try and fire forward. He's got Halliday out on his left now to try and create an option out wide. Chooses to go Shogo Yoshikawa. Yoshikawa on his right, inside the area. Firing head of Alex Mullen was there. It's now Oriko. Murray. Can they do something again? It was Oriko again to try and help it out. It's back in for Campbelltown City, and it's cleared out for a corner.
And really good double effort there from Tim Henderson. A desperate lunge first to get to the ball before eventually clearing out for a corner. Again, the danger here because we know Yoshikawa is a really good set-piece taker, and we know the danger lurking when you've got someone like Alex Mullen in the box who, like we mentioned, is a real weapon in these situations. Let's see this delivery.
Sends it in deep. Halliday with a head! And they get the early goal! Campbelltown City! And it comes through Jake Halliday.
If one doesn't get you, someone else will. It wasn't Alex Mullen, but right next to him was Jake Halliday. A really good header, finds the corner. Whoever that was on the goal line just couldn't clear it in time. Got a touch on it in the back of the net. And early advantage, Campbelltown City.
In true fashion, from the head, normally from the head of Alex Mullen. But this time, he'll be very proud of his teammate, Jake Halliday, who sends his side in front early on in this fixture. An early important goal.
And Modbury would be slightly disappointed with their mark in the first couple of set pieces. They've let a couple of free headers in, and they've been punished with this goal. But we know their attacking quality with Shimitsi driving on here. They're a side that will score, Modbury Jets.
It's played back. Francesca. Back to Henderson. For Wilson. It's Mullen on the wide. Bit soft on the pass. It's kept in by Detroit. Goes for a short pass at McCabe. He gets it nicely. Good touch on it. Woodlands was there to save it. Off the head of Mullen. Alex Mullen.
And you can see that Modbury's not going to lower their colours here. They know the game is goal scoring and they're confident they can get there. But
you hear the drums in the background behind the goals. Modbury fans. It's like Modbury Juniors. Out in numbers tonight.
top of the league, they're enjoying life out there. Johnny supporting their team.
They're no stranger to being top of the league. State League 1 2 years ago. And then not missing out on the final in 2022. But the next year, backing it up with a a final appearance in the NPL. And this year, looking to try and take out the league. Still halfway to go, though. But tonight will be a great indicator to show just how strong they are.
In the cup as well, Johnny, like they were a couple of years back, and they'll be hoping they can make the round of 32 again to showcase their club on the national stage. Both these teams are. They'll be hoping to join each other, if not on the same side of the draw, because we might get a rematch.
We could
in a couple of weeks.
Just about to say, Monday we will find out if they will be playing each other. Daniel Mullen, centre Fanti, straight into the face. Liam McCabe there. It's Murray, couldn't get around. Henderson. And now it's forced to Marino. He's got Alex Mullen in a great position. Turns, can't quite get it through to defence. And now it's turned over for Modbury. Kirk. Halliday back on it. Campbelltown City just really controlling the game. But Modbury Jets aren't giving up. Still in these early days as we are around 15-minute mark of this first half. Third of the way in. It's running down Orico. Can't get there. It's Nield. Ryan Nield. Risky. And around the grounds as well. Para Hills take the lead in the other fixture of the RAA NPLSA against Panthers. South Adelaide would need the 3 points desperately, but Para Hills would be happy to be in front of that one.
Well, they gave Campbelltown City a run for their money last week. Newton is not an easy place to go to as an away side, especially a recently promoted side, but Para Hills were able to lead twice there and get a point away, so they've been underestimated this year and they're showing they belong in this league. But Campbelltown City here looking to return to winning ways and doing so early on with that lead. That lead from Jake Halliday from the corner.
Yes. Back to Nield. Wilson back on it again. To Troy. Tries to keep it in. And will be a throw. Francesco back to Troy up. Mullen with the long ball. Sends it to his cousin, Daniel Mullen. To McCabe. Can't keep his feet. Manages to get the ball back, though, in the centre of the park. Feeds it out. They're trying to build something here now, Modbury Jets. McCabe fires down into the box now. On his right, goes to the shots, and it's Woodlands who flicks it out. Will be a corner, but a great shot on goal for McCabe.
Really good save there from Alex Woodlands. And again, Modbury keep driving. There might be a goal down, but they're full of weapons. And on the other side too, Campbelltown City aren't happy with just the goal. They are pushing Modbury into these mistakes. So a really fun match we've got in our hands here as a corner is about to come in from Modbury.
And it's sent into the area. Saved by Woodlands. Alexander Woodlands is going to go for a long ball. Spots Murray. Henderson gets it. Bounce for throw. It's Friday night football. It's a chilly night down here in the north. Probably not as cold as it would be in the south, but it's still freezing.
Yeah, that's it. We're getting into the time of the year. It's getting a bit colder, but still enjoyable. It's a good night for football. Johnny, reckon in a few months we might be having different conversations.
Oh, I'm already having those conversations, mate. Currently 14 degrees, partly cloudy. 13-kilometre winds. Very light down here, so nothing to really affect the game too much. Aside from the dew, which you can already see appearing on the cars up here. Daniel Mullen, former A-League footballer. In his mid-30s now. Still playing his best football.
Who knows, Johnny? The way Adelaide United has been releasing centre-backs, he might even get a call.
Keep that phone handy. Daniel Mullen. Maybe he might rejoin his brother-in-law. Craig Goodwin back there, maybe.
Maybe in a year or so.
It's played out. Modbury Jets just trying to find that route through. Ball through. Spotting Kirk. Halliday got in the way as it falls back in to McCabe. Mullen. Francesca. It's Alex Mullen. Gets taken out. Will be a free.
Yeah, lucky there, Tim Henderson, not to be booked, but he's gone back to his spot. They tried to stop Campbelltown playing fast. They've achieved that, setting back up Modbury Jets, and we'll restart with Campbelltown City and Daniel Mullen at the back.
It's Mullen. Daniel Mullen. Long ball, and just couldn't quite control it. Came off his knee by the looks of it. Francesca. Short passes from Modbury. They're trying to build forward again and gives away the foul. Campbelltown controlling the game well. Modbury been able to get a few passes up forward and get a couple opportunities, but Campbelltown really have just taken that one chance that they had and really capitalised on it and gotten that lead.
Yeah, Campbelltown's had the majority of the possession in this game. Modbury's been living on the counter-attack, but they're extremely dangerous in that situation as well. Modbury, they've gone close to goal too, but this game feels like it has settled a little bit now, but Modbury would want to up the intensity again because the other side looking for a goal here. They're two solid defensive sides here, but two sides that know how to unlock a defence, so there's a lot to play out still in this game.
Big shout out to the Modbury Jets. Volunteers do a great job down here. Paul and the team as well. Fixing us up and helping us set up this the power down here to keep the commentary going.
Very appreciated.
Patriciani off his seat now. One of those coaches that really just lets his voice be heard from the sidelines. Even though when they're 1-0 up, there's no sitting down for him. It's Matsumoto, a little back flick. Will go out. Matt Mullen take the throw. Going to pass off to Troyer. Francesca. Mullen. Francesca back to Paul Wilson. Finds his way to Henderson out the back. Almost reminds me of that Simpsons game, a Simpsons episode with the soccer where they were just passing it back and forth in the centre circle.
Settled now, but you can see Modbury's very keen to advance it, but Campbelltown's making life very hard for them, and free kick given here by Matsumoto might allow them to even deliver a ball into the box, but they seem keen to keep moving the ball around, keeping Campbelltown engaged.
Francesca finds himself to Detroit, back to Mullen. Francesca, the captain. Scored 3 goals so far this season. Played all 10, started all 10 for his side.
And you can see that this is the first time in this game that Modbury has had this sustained possession where they've had Campbelltown City pinned back, and they need to do that, but they need to move the ball faster to get through these lines of Campbelltown City. And this is the risk here, that you can very easily lose the ball. Well won there by Macheda.
It's played out by Kirk to Detroit. He's going to try and get around. He does well. He has to chase it back though. McCabe keeps it in. Back in the area. Good ball from McCabe as well. And then will find its way back though to Henderson.
It's a really smart little 1-2 play, but just couldn't capitalise there, Modbury. But good signs that their attack is taking over.
McCabe just regaining possession, playing it back though. The Jets. Defense pushing up. Wilson getting his 4th start of the season for the Modbury Jets and his 5th appearance. Coming off the bench once earlier in the season. Francesca plays it out again. Jets just really trying to find some gaps to sneak through. McCabe is there again. Block Centofanti, Connor Centofanti. Now it's again for Campbelltown City. Halliday. Detroit too strong. It will be a throw though in the way of the away side.
You're not going to see many teams this year or any year that pin Campbelltown City back like Modbury did here, and you can see the quality and even the respect that Campbelltown has for Modbury, but it is the away side here with the lead, and the goal scorer has got the ball in front of us, Jack Halliday, and just got to remain wary, Modbury, even if they've got the ball, because Campbelltown can be as deadly on the counter-attack as Modbury can be.
And then firing forward again, and it's mid-seat. Sends it in again across the face, so it will go out for a goal kick.
Great driving run there by Giuseppe Macheda before playing it out wide to Liam McCabe in a really dangerous cross, but neither his brother Hamish, neither Francesco Schmitzi in the middle there to meet it. But again, positive signs by the Jets here, who are continuing to drive.
Jake Halliday to take the throw. Marino loses it. Only as far as Mullen. Matt Mullen it is. Francesca. Back to Wilson. Tim Henderson. Mullen. We're going to go for the long ball. It's Wilson to Detroit.
It's got to be a bit patient there, Modbury. They're not going to win many of those wide long balls. Maybe towards Schmitzi, they might have a bit more luck down centrally, but out wide they'll need them a lot faster than that if they're going to win them.
Woodlands, a long ball to find Mullen. Machida. Down that left side. Trying to get around Mario Orico. It will be calls for it being out early, but it will be a corner in the way of Modbury Jets. For the Modbury Jets.
And at the moment, Macheda is providing some really good energy on that left-hand side as the corner's taken quickly.
No time wasted and sent in. Woodlands gets a hand to it by looks. Calls for handball. And then waved away though by referee Vidicchio.
That was very close distance. Even if he did touch it, it would be Very hard to pay from such a close distance. We've seen those in the top leagues as well. Very hard to pay, but when you're a goal down, the goals become even stronger.
Oh, definitely. Some players, they don't love to call just anything because 50% of the time may go their way. Or any percent is a good percent for them. Halliday. Daniel Mullen sends it long, looking for Mori. Finds his way to Yoshikawa. Still in the way of Campbelltown though. They're trying to find another way through. Yoshikawa again. Not the right option though, as Jets go forward again with McCabe. It's Hamish McCabe. Scored 6 goals so far this season. Want to try and make it 7. Gets it on his right. Woodlands with a great save. And he's offside though, unfortunate. Either way. But nonetheless, Woodlands is a little bit on fire the last few moments.
Yeah, and to be honest, both sides, they're living a little bit dangerously. With the Modbury defence giving Shogo Yoshikawa a lot of space twice, where they didn't get punished. And over here, Hamish McCabe allowed to cut into his right foot and to take a shot off. Both sides living dangerously here. You'd be wanting to be a lot more cautious in that defensive third, or you're going to be punished if this continues going on as Woodlands takes the goal kick.
It's McCabe. Scamitzi, sorry. I was just looking at my stats for Scamitzi and McCabe as well, and there's been 6 players that have played all 11 games, or started all 11 games so far for the Modbury Jets, to the 4 for Campbelltown City that have started all 11. Just shows a little bit more stability in the Modbury Jets side. But still very good for Campbelltown, with their 4 being Shogo Yoshikawa, Alex Mullen, Brandon Centofanti, and also Yohei Matsumoto, the 4 starters for all 11 appearances.
Given away there by Matt Mullen. And
Matsumoto sends it long. It's left from Mullen. He thought it was going to go to Mori, but couldn't get there, and it will be out for a throw.
Yeah, neither side fully punishing the opposition. A poor giveaway there by Mullen. But yeah, speaking of Campbelltown, like I said, they haven't gotten the best team on the park yet this year, in my opinion. Someone like Christian Konstantopoulos hasn't even played a game yet, and a midfield of Konstantopoulos and Alex Mullen is quite a sight to behold, I reckon, when they're both playing and in full form.
It's Matsumoto to Yoshikawa. He's trying to get there. It's in a great area now. It's Marino, turns and goes out wide. It will be a goal kick, though, for the Modbury Jets.
And a lovely touch over the top there from Matsumoto, I believe it was. Very well played. And Marino threatening there. He scored in all 4 of his last 4 games in all competitions. 3 league games, 1 cup game, 4 goals in 4 games. He scored in the last fixture here between the 2 sides, a screamer that week, which I believe won the goal of the week. So Modbury are well aware of him.
Kirk, the long ball. Woodlands comes out to save it. Does well. He's very lucky. Could have gone wrong a couple of ways. The Jets just truly trying to find their way forward and get back in this game. It's not all done yet. Matsumoto. Yohei Matsumoto. Firing forward. It's Marino. Numbers around him. Centofanti. It's whipped in again. Sends it long, and it's a bit too long though, and we'll be out for a goal kick.
And just has to be a bit more cautious there, Tim Henderson playing out from the back, because it was his slightly careless ball into the midfield that was nowhere close to one of his teammates, intercepted Matsumoto, and that's where that chance came from as Modbury go long. But the ball's regained by Campbelltown City and Brandon Centofanti.
Matsumoto back to Woodlands. right across. Maury tried to get a good pass in. To Troyer. Long ball over the top. It's going to be trying dealt with by Connor Centofanti. Gets the foul.
Did his job there, Centofanti, to win that foul, but also that ball he played over the top to Josh Murray about 30 seconds ago. Great way on that ball. Murray got on his stride, just unlucky not to get it under his spell, but really well done from Connor Centofanti, who comes into this team this week after replacing Joe Allwright last week, I believe it was.
Boris Vitali just really calling for his side to go up, to push up. Shogo Yoshikawa.
And that's the thing, Johnny. A team like Campbelltown City are not going to just go and make errors themselves. You need to force them into errors, and that's what Morris Natali wants to see from his team. He is a coach that wants his team to be aggressive, be proactive, be on the front foot, and he wants to see a bit more of that today.
Wilson slides in to Kirk. McCabe. Francesca.
You can see that pressing is happening here from Campbelltown City. They're the ones that are forcing the errors at the moment, making it very hard for them to play out Modbury.
Matthew Mullen tries to get around his brother, does well. Francesca. Back to Henderson now. Short pass to Francesca. Mori's lurking. Yohei Matsumoto gets firing again. Matt Mullen in the way. Experienced play in Matt Mullen. Back to McCabe. It's a lost opportunity again. The Jets. Alex Mullen. Pushed down by Tim Henderson and will win the foul.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a battle today, these two, and to be honest, Tim Henderson aerially has had the better of Alex Mullen today, which you don't say very often, but you can see Alex Mullen getting the better of him here, forcing Tim Henderson to a couple of fouls. One was paid advantage, the second one Christian Vidicchio paid. But yeah, a bit of a tussle to look out for. Obviously Henderson knows the ability of Alex Mullen in the air and wants to limit that, to be able to limit Campbelltown's attacks.
Short ball. Sent in. And it's Maury! Newell with a great save. And will be a corner.
That's all he needs.
Couldn't keep it in, unfortunately. But it was a good save initially to prevent the goal, but just couldn't quite control it to stop it from going out. And it's Campbelltown City to get the goal. The corner, sorry, not the goal.
And that's what makes Campbelltown so dangerous. Those two,
yes,
Marina and Murray, don't need much to get a goal. Snapshot and forces a good save out of nil, and here's the corner.
And it's whipped in deep. Mullen with the head. So, did look like it was going to be another corner, but it will be goal kick. Henderson. Wilson with the long ball. Not too far though, but finds its way back to McCabe. Kick of the air. Now the Jets. Play down for Campbelltown City. Couldn't quite see who it was.
I think it's Matsumoto. Heard the scream there off the ball. Christian Vidicchio didn't pay a free kick, but Ellie Seaton pointed that the ball had exited play for a throw-in, which allowed play to stop, to get him back on his feet, and we'll start again with the ball being brought onto the field by, I believe, Mario Orico for Campbelltown City.
Campbelltown. It's Alex Mullen. Return back to Halliday. Finds Matsumoto. Goes out wide. Whips it in the area. It's nice and deep. Falls to Shogo Yoshikawa. Gets into the net, but it will be offside. Foul.
I believe it was
Foul.
a foul, yeah. But no controversy, was blown a long time before that ball went to the back of the net, so everyone knew what this was. So Modbury could be excused for taking a second to stop. You can see this pressure by Campbelltown now. Relentless as the winner back.
Mullen. Chip over. A thoughtless header goes out for a throw-in.
And that's that perceived pressure. He had time and space there, but because of that pressure, you felt someone was near him, and he felt it would be safer to head it out of play. And like that, the Red Devils regained the ball.
It's Jake Halliday. 10 starts from 10 appearances this season. Just that lone game he's missed out on for Campbelltown.
Real fizzing shot there. I think it was from Alex Mullen, and that would have looked like a spectacular goal if that went in. And I reckon that was pretty close, and it really Ryan nailed off a shot from that range.
A lot of dust going over the pitch tonight. As you can see, cars driving around during the game. I was wondering why my throat was feeling a bit weird. I've just picked up on it. Bit of a dry throat. Mixed with the coldness and that dew in the air you can see, and also the smoke of the barbecue. Well, it smells like a barbecue. Someone's doing it. If it's not the canteen, it's someone close by it. As it's wafting through over Smith Partners Stadium. Francesca in the way. Back to Campbelltown now. The wayside dominating the game so far. As they take the lead as well early on in the fixture. Goal in the opening 13 minutes. Francesca. Paul Wilson. Chasing it down to keep it in. And unfortunately, will be a goal kick for the Modbury Jets. Unfortunately for the Modbury Jets, it will be a goal kick.
Again, Campbelltown City's done well to limit that threat within the last, 10 or so minutes. We know of the quality of Modbury, and yeah, Campbelltown has been able to put them under pressure when they're building up from the back, and they've limited the amount of counter-attacks coming the other way, so that's why they hold a 1-0 lead.
We're now in those final minutes in this first half. A couple of minutes to go until additional time.
John, there's so much attacking quality on the pitch, and we're being separated by a header from the left back. Just happens sometimes, doesn't it? Goal kick for Campbelltown City.
Jake Halliday just defending his side's lead.
Again, Alex Woodland's taking his time here. He'd be more than happy to take that 1-0 lead into half-time. Not quite getting the hurry up yet.
Trish would be happy they never left him back at Newton this week. Just a left back joke, a pun. Just my football punditry.
You love a bit of that, don't you, Johnny?
Used all my energy up this morning as we see a great flick in. It's going to be Woodlands to steal with it nicely though. He settles it down. Detroit was lurking. It's Mullen. Daniel Mullen. Yoshikawa. Short to Matsumoto, the Japanese link up. As Henderson gets in the way of it though. foul. Taken quickly. Francesca. Matthew Mullen. Choosing his options wisely. McCabe. Dion Kirk. Wilson. Mullen trips to his feet slightly and goes in. And he's going to be spoken to. Will be a card for Matt Mullen. Matsumoto has come out second best in that tackle.
Yeah, strong challenge there by Matt Mullen. Challenge at the ball. He did get the ball on the way through, but it was a really strong challenge, and it collected Yohi Matsumoto on the way through. And I reckon the yellow card's fair enough here from the referee.
Communication from the fans to the Modbury Jets bench. Nothing short of interesting, or short of entertaining.
That's always is. It's good to see Yohi Matsumoto's all right.
He's back up. Second time tonight he's gone down. First one off the ball. That one with a serious challenge from Matt Mullen. Unintentional. But just moments earlier, though, he did start to trip on his feet, so was losing a bit of his momentum going forward. Daniel Mullen forced back. A backward pass to Woodlands. Very dangerous. Skamitsi lurking. And again, Matsumoto down with a collision with Detroit. Both Detroit is clutching at his head.
Yeah, you can see the desperation there for both sides for Campbelltown City to maintain the lead. Yohi Matsumoto throwing himself at it. And of course, the other side, Daniel Detroit, to keep the lead, but it does stay at 1-0, Johnny.
It is half-time down here at Smith Partners Stadium. 1-0, to Campbelltown City. The away side took the lead early from Jake Halliday, the left back, scoring from his head. An incredible early goal. As we see players, Wilson just talking to the referee as they're walking off. And here's Dion Kirk as well, maybe discussing that penalty decision that didn't go their way just earlier on, and saying how that they thought that should have gone ahead if this one here from Matsumoto was given a yellow.
Yeah, it's different situations. You can argue it your way all night long, but once the referee makes a decision, that's the final decision. But I think the calls have been fair enough, and arguably 1-0 is a fair scoreline right now, because Campbelltown City opened the scoring. They had a really solid half, cutting down the influence of Modbury in the half, pushing them into errors, and now it's up to the league leaders, Modbury, to figure out how to break down the Campbelltown defence.
Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the second half shortly on FSA Leagues. Don't go anywhere. It's Campbelltown City taking on the Modbury.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Here come our two sides. The bar has been set. It's a great run from Kyra Cooney-Cross.
Turn under pressure.
Here come the Socceroos again. Good one on the right foot, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough. What a goal! The Matildas are running amok. Opens up for the shot. Sinclair up the double. There's the back foot. Australia head over heels about this superstar.
Croatia Raiders time.
Right out, goes top corner, and is it in?
A captain's contribution for Luke Klimek.
Written in the stars for Nicholas Foucault.
Oh my God! That's another one for Modbury Jets. It's Fabian Barbiero.
Your NPL champions, Adelaide United. As both sides start to walk out on what will be a momentous day for both of these great teams. The crowd is built for the home side today, and Ninko Beric with the armband of FK Beograd.
In the absence of Andoni Natsiopoulos today, who's still out with shoulder.
A Saturday afternoon match at Hanson Reserve, 1-0 the way of Adelaide Croatia. I'm sure they'd love to repeat that in 2024 as we get kickoff underway here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Busasa running down this right wing in a good position to put the ball in. Takes on one, and it's an early penalty for Croatia Raiders. The foul committed by Yuda Kimishima against Kavanagh. Good penalty. Kimishima gets the scoring underway, 1-0 to Adelaide Croatia Raiders.
Yeah, great finish there from Kimishima. He sent Kavanagh.
Corner comes in. Only gets to the edge of the box for the goal scorer of this one so far. Good save by Mateo. One of three top goal scorers for Raiders this season. The header! 2-0 to Adelaide Croatia Raiders early on. The ball comes in. Kavanagh getting in the way. Neon Kuru puts the ball out wide. Looking for a way in. Ball comes across the face of goal. From it. Neon Kuru. Looking for the ball over the top.
Mostly across the board in that regard.
Ball down the right wing once again. And a penalty. The exact same spot where the first one was taken at almost the exact same time. From the penalty spot. Jason Konstantopoulos gets the breakthrough for FK Beograd. Game on here.
Yeah, and just like the first penalty, nothing wrong with that at all. Great finish from Konstantopoulos, sent the keeper.
Making his way down the right wing. Still with the ball. Cuts it back. Good save by the Friedish, gets the touchdown. Stefan Mateo in plenty of space to take on his man. Gets past one, then has the shot. Out for the goal. Corner taken short. Ball comes in on the right foot. Falls nicely. For Shearer. Two in the derby. And what a final 10 minutes we have here.
But yeah, Raiders had more play, but
Lovely ball from Trimboli. Bisasa is one-on-one. Just needs to finish. Bisasa! 3-2 in the derby. And it's that young man once again.
and I think they were trying to get Beric in a bit of trouble, but it was he'd fallen over, tripped over his own feet, really.
Lovely touch from Stefan Matteo. This could be the finisher. Nearly through the legs did Stefan Matteo go. Jai King burnt. Matteo just has to finish. Oh, it's gone wide. High and wide. Is this the final kick of the match? Not so yet. Full time here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Adelaide Croatia Raiders come out 3-2 winners in the end. All 3 points staying here at the Croatian Sports Centre.
Yeah, what a game that turned out to be. I mean, Raiders 2-0 up. They'd let FK Beograd back in the game at 2 apiece, and then they scored the winner straight after FK Beograd equalised.
And the future is orange for Strandline. Flinders are in the lead. Rachel Quigley. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
LA Comets to 2023 premiers.
Saved by Conley. They had to go the distance and then some.
Josephine Trimboli, number 9, Tane Morris, number 12, Georgia Box, number 13, Madeline Box, number 14, Siobhan Eastham, number 16, Natasha Vella, and number 27, Lena Vogelsang, with head coach Jason Trimboli. Underway here at Service FM Stadium. Good ball from McCormick. Box chasing down on the wing. Aaron Murphy had 8 last year in total, so already beaten that. Ball's there. Good ball through. Vogelsang, one-on-one. Well collected by Aaron Murphy. Good ball. Burnett through the centre. On the left foot. Only into the side netting. DeCola. Quigley on the edge of the box. Looking to get it onto her left foot. Given away straight back to West Adelaide. That effort. This one being chased down. And she does well too. Quigley is there. This corner to come in from Uni. Headed towards goal. Tipping it onto the bar.
On the ball today.
Good ball through. She's one-on-one with the keeper. Could this be the opening? It was a disappointing A-League season for Adelaide United in the end. Good set-piece opportunity. Quigley hitting. It's in. The breakthrough being made.
The ball. The Summers general.
Vogelsang putting the ball in. Hodgson. Notto again to put the ball in on her right foot. Knew the ball was there. She has it now. Easy pass. Finish on the left foot. Into the side netting. Well done from Notto.
Two great minds.
Ball comes in from Tansel. Notto's there to make it 2-0. 5 minutes left. Led Uni now. Ball just getting launched forward. McFarlane, just as we were talking about it, getting in the way of that one. And just like that, the full-time whistle blows. 2-0 to West Adelaide.
Welcome back to Smith Partner Stadium. Second half football here at REA NPLSA round 11. Your wayside, Campbelltown City. Up 1-0. An early goal. As McCabe looks to do the same for his side to get the equaliser. It's turned over, but it's McCabe again. His brother this time trying to get it in the area. It's ping-ponged out for a corner. It will be an early corner, similar to what we had in the first half, as well. Opposite corner, up the same side of the pitch. But for Campbelltown, in the opening seconds of the game, Modbury Jets just doing similar to get back into the second half. Firing out the cannons as we see the corner to come in. Sent long, and it's open. It's in front of goals and just out wide off the head. And now a great opportunity as it goes out to reintroduce Antonis Pagonis.
Yeah, and if you wanted to see a statement of intent from Modbury to begin this second half, this opening minute is it. First attack, Liam McCabe drives towards goals. Hamish McCabe wins the corner. Corner goes just wide of goals, and now it was Liam McCabe chasing the ball down for the goalkeeper, Alex Woodlands, so he can start quickly. Modbury have entered this game, this second half, ready to play and looking for that goal back.
Mullen with the head. Back to Mullen. It's Wilson. Wilson just headering Mullen in the stomach, and will be a yellow for it.
Yeah, it seemed like an awkward fall, one on the other, and it felt like a get off me kind of thing. And
Mullen was on top.
Yeah, and they collected him in the wrong area, hurt a little bit. And now two of the central defenders of Modbury Jets, of the three, are on the booking. We've got Paul Wilson and Tim Henderson. Matt Mullen still to be booked. So
Matt Mullen did get booked.
Oh, that was Paul Wilson is the one that is not booked yet, rather. Sorry.
Well, Paul Wilson just got booked then. Yeah. I think Tim Henderson didn't get a yellow yet, I don't think.
He got one
he did.
in the
so all
last
three
half.
of them out. There you go. This cold is really doing my head in. It's freezing our brain cells. Back. It's Neild. Back to Henderson. Because wins a free. Not a bad support from Campbelltown City here tonight.
With some familiar faces down supporting their side, and they'd be happy to have made the trip northeast today with
so far
the lead. But yeah, you can see that Modbury is really keen to get back to scoring ways.
It's Neild. Sent it long. Daniel Mullen. The clearance. Shoko Yoshikawa couldn't get there. It's Jake Halliday fighting it off. Wins the throw for his side. Mullen. Awkward ball to Orico. Mullen with a head. The exact same one that scored that earlier goal. Yoshikawa. Halliday. It's Daniel Mullen. Back to Woodlands. As they fire forward again, once again, Campbelltown City. Marino controls it to Yoshikawa. Back to Alex Mullen. He sees an opportunity out wide to Mario Orico. It was in to Neild. Maury was there, hoping to pick it up. Henderson. Maury on the attack again. Falls to Marino. Marino! And it goes out. Looks like it will be a goal kick.
It's that pressure again of Campbelltown City to force that turnover from Modbury. And yeah, if you give Marino that shot, 9 times out of 10, I reckon he puts it on target. Just blazed over there. Got to be careful, Modbury. They need to be proactive, but one of more of those mistakes can kill them off.
Well, he scored 5 goals so far from his 7 appearances this season. For Campbelltown City, it's through McCabe, and just that heavy touch sees it out for a goal kick. And first touch from Hamish McCabe. Sent it out. And this Modbury Jets coming out, but that is still looking like Campbelltown are really controlling the game and have that more attacking look up front. They could get back in this and extend their lead. It'll be a hard fight though for the Jets. McCabe keeps it in.
Not
or just
Morris Natal is not happy there with Nicole. He reckons he was close enough to see it, but it's going to be a throw-in the way of Campbelltown City.
When you're behind the line, though, because almost like us, it did look like it was in,
Yeah,
but it's when you're behind the line, you're looking at the ball forward, so the ball is always sitting in front of the line.
We need to get, who is it, Andy Harper, to give us a bit of a lesson on the lines. Give us the angles and everything. Was it Slater? I can't remember, but...
There's going to be a foul again as the card comes out for Dion Kirk.
Just a bit of a repeat of the incident late in that first half, Johnny. Another fair enough booking, and Brandon Santafanti's got a souvenir left to show for it.
Move away, move aside, tattoos. Footprint on the thigh is a new in.
It's got that hurt, doesn't it? A cold night as well. Doesn't make it any easier. Wins a few of his teammates in the book. A lot of defensive players of Modbury Jets in the book, so they've got to be really careful.
5 or so now.
Yeah, because those counter-attacks, if you need to take on from your team, you might be taking a week off as well.
Santafanti with our original ball forward.
Alex playing a little trick there on Matt Mullen with the ball. Give him a bit of a tap in the back for that, for his trouble, as Matt sends the ball forward to his teammate Hamish McCabe, who wins the corner.
Modbury Jets are really trying to get that equalizer in his second half. They've come out firing. But I don't want to fire too much because there's been a few cards handed out. And this game is starting to get a little bit of heat. The spice level's about 50%, maybe 2 chilies worth. 3 chilies is hot, 4 do not touch. And it's whipped in again, Wilson. And we'll go out for a goal kick.
Threatening Modbury, but they need to take their chances in this game because they've definitely had them. But the one chance has been taken from the visitors and they lead. And we said last half too, despite all the attacking quality on the field, a header from a left back separates us. But there's plenty of players from both sides in the final thirds who are looking to make an impact here.
Mullen with the head. Therefore, Machida. Francesca. Back to Machida. Giuseppe Machida. Tries to get around Orico. Orico. Now it's Jets in the area again. It's cleared out. Mullen. Francesca. Tension's building. Jets are trying to find their way through. Francesca couldn't get a foot to it. It's Mullen again. Just getting it to try and get it forward. And wins the goal kick.
And, you know, they do win the goal kick there, but those are some nervy moments there that can add up. Having the ball smothered in your own penalty area can really be problematic, because next time it goes in there, you're giving them you're giving Modbury a reason to chase that ball down, and there's a doubt in your head. So they've got to be careful. They're especially with a 1-0 lead. They don't need to be that reckless in the back there. So they'll go long here. Alex Mullen the target. It will be Marino who wins the header.
Marino. Matsumoto. He's trying to fight down Detroit. Scamizzi. Francesca. Clipped off his feet and will be a free.
You can hear the crowd wants yellows to go the other way as well. Not quite there, not quite yet with that foul, but if it continues, I'm sure we'll see yellow cards pile on the other side of the board too.
It'll be a free for Campbelltown City.
Yeah, and Marco Matriciani is asking the question, why is it not a yellow card? It's off the ball, it's a professional foul. Ball nowhere to be seen. Alex Mullen was pulled off the ball.
And he's really asking the questions to the linesman,
Yeah,
Jaden Betterman.
Won't be a card, but it is Campbelltown ball.
Mullen to Matsumoto. He does well, kept it in. Will be a throw though for Campbelltown this time.
It did well to pick up that foul, because those ones when the ball's not around, they're very easily missed because the attention's not there, but picked it up.
Back out. Campbelltown is sent in. Mullen with the head. It's in the area. It's still alive! And it's gone out wide. Shojo Yoshikawa.
Just doesn't fall in his way tonight, Shogo. He's had a couple of chances in and around the box, and just wide of the post there, huge opportunity. As Jets attack now with Shimizu.
He's yet to score this year, Shogo Yoshikawa. His 11th appearance here tonight. 11th start.
Of course, did provide the assist tonight, Yoshikawa from a corner. We know that he's a fantastic creator, especially from set pieces with some of the weapons Campbelltown has. But Modbury will try and create here from their own set piece when Christian Vidicchio sorts out this little dispute in the penalty box, telling him he's got his eyes on them.
And it's whipped in the area. Fist from Woodlands. Still to be dealt with, and that's going to be close to hitting my car. Not quite.
Lives to fight another day.
Marino. He spotted Alex Mullen on the run. Just couldn't get the positioning right.
I think he was expecting an outside run there that never came.
Spotted the space, but not the player. Centofanti. Well, this time last year we did have a lot of similar names or same names on the pitch at the same time. Tonight we do have the same as well. And still it's going to be McCabe to go for a shot. It's going to be saved though by Woodlands. McCabe, one of those. Two McCabes, three Mullins, two Centofantis all on the same pitch at the same time.
Close today. We've got a couple of McCabe's on the pitch today. We've got two Centofantis. I believe we've got three Mullins and a Centofanti on the bench as well. So still going strong on those family trees a year on.
There was another name as well there last year. Can't remember which one it was.
We had the Piscinaries.
Yes, Piscinaries as well. Yep, that's right.
We've got Anthony on the bench today. I can't really remember who was on the bench last year, but obviously Adam is over at Adelaide City this year, so he's not gracing us in this last name derby.
Yeah, last name derby. Same name derby.
We'll workshop the name.
Surname derby. Short pass. Clear received. Campbelltown to get the throw. Can be taken by Mario Orico. Really getting the chill down here now in the north. Tim Henderson with elbow to Mark Marino. in the afters. McCabe in the area again. They're trying to find something. As he gets out, it's Josh Murray. Does well. Throw off the pace of Giuseppe Machida. Mullen. Alex Mullen. Marino. Forced back slightly. Sends it along to Halliday. Stretches out to keep it in. And it's sent back in the area. And it's still alive though through Murray. Mark Marino. He uses Josh Murray. No, he goes for the cross in. A bit too heavy though. It's turned over with Francesco Scamitzi. And then again, Campbelltown. Just a waste of ball to the hands of Nield.
I think Schmitzi's kind of hurt himself there. He's on his hands and knees. And played along there without the strike. I don't know why they rushed it. And it looks like Morris Natale is preparing Joshua Hernandez, an attacker, to come on. He wants more firepower out there. As Mark Marino remonstrates about that little tussle with Tim Henderson.
As Josh Hernandez is about to make his 5th appearance for the season.
And it will be for Francesco Schmitzi, I believe. A disappointing end to his afternoon. No goal for him today, but he's had a really good season and he's been a good presence for them tonight. But Hernandez has scored a couple of goals now in the last few weeks since re-entering the team in the league and the cup. So very exciting for him. Smashing hit here, I think it was against FK Beograd before opening the scoring against Croydon FC in the cup. It's good to see him back and making an impact. Just another attacking player for Modbury as play restarts.
Tim Henderson gives away a foul. Just earlier, a conversation with Marino about that earlier foul that he was calling for from Tim Henderson. It's Machida. Firing pace. Hernandez chasing down Mullen. It's forced to pass it back to Woodlands. Wilson. Okay, with the head up. He finds Detroit. Hernandez. Jets really trying to find that momentum forward. McCabe. Hernandez trying to get it again and gives away. Goal kick. Hernandez just come out, he's running rings. And he's just trying to get that pace out forward and try and create opportunities.
I'll tell you what, since he's re-entered the fold, he's looked very lively and he's got a goal-scoring edge that we know that he's capable of. And in that team, with the McCabe's, with the Schmitzi, with the John O'Doherty when he's fit, there's a lot of attacking talent in this side.
Just remember as well, Cameron O'Dowdy and Jordan O'Dowdy both injured this season as well. That's another name.
Honourable mentions.
Yeah. The O'Dowdys. It's unfortunate with the brother being injured or out for the season. His second ACL. Hernandez. Jordan O'Dowdy coming from the A-League. Just Scamitzi on the bench earlier, just as he walked his way around onto the bench, just threw his bib in disappointment on the floor and just holding his head. So I think there may be a little bit more to that.
No, he's receiving treatment.
Yeah, he is, yeah. But he was just a little bit disappointed in receiving an injury at this point. And he does receive that treatment as we speak.
And foul here. Oh, no, foul, but a head knock.
Ice on his ankle by the looks of it.
I think it's a head knock for Alex Mullen, so we'll stop here for a moment. But I can understand the disappointment because he's come from being a squad player elsewhere to being here, being a starting player, and you're enjoying your football, you're scoring goals, and copping a knock like that's never fun. And you don't know when you're going to be on the pitch again. So hopefully for him, he's back out there very soon. But yeah, Modbury still have a job to do out there today without him, and they'll be hoping Josh Hernandez can continue his goal-scoring form as we restart, and the ball will be returned to Campbelltown City. As Mark Marina's not happy giving a foul away against Henderson.
Calls from the Campbelltown bench for the foul. Cheetah with the throw for the Modbury Jets. The short as McCabe. Francesca's there with the foot. And sent in just over the crossbar. And it's clipped out for a corner. Deflection.
Alex, we need you! Come on, Alex!
Alex Mullen called up into the box by his coach, Michael Mitriciani, calling for all players in.
Big part of how the defence set pieces and score set pieces, Alex Mullen. So if there's a dead ball, he's in the box, either end.
Huge opportunity for the Modbury Jets. Woodlands with a hand, and will be a foul though.
I think foul on the goalkeeper, Woodlands, and I believe we'll see Will Meter from Modbury coming on in a matter of minutes. He's just receiving his instructions now, so you can see Morris Natali keeps shuffling his cards and seeing what he can produce.
Murray, chest from handball is given, and then it's going to get beheaded here.
So the handball wasn't initially seen by the referee, and the assistant linesman Jaden Betterman called it, but by that time the ball had been played forward and a tackle went in by Alex Mullen. And then I believe a knee was lowered into him as well, if I'm not wrong, here right in front of us. But a bit of a conversation to be had here.
And there's going to be Christian Vidico just reiterating he's across everything. He's seen it all go down. He's just trying to get the players to calm down so he can talk it through. As we're going to see him talk about it now. He's going to get that free kick for the handball, but just chatting to the players involved in that tackle in the aftermath as Alex Mullen receives treatment. He's just going to give them both a warning. Morris Atali not happy with that decision. as he's very vocal from the bench, but
so he's asking where's our warning. I'm not sure exactly to which incident he's referring to, but it seems like Christian Vedicchio has been able to diffuse the situation, and will continue with a free kick to Campbelltown City for the initial handball.
Fanti sends it in the area. Brandon Centofanti does the same. Hernandez, eyes on the ball, but no head on it. Both times, it's Mullen. Flick up. Matsumoto. Sent out wide. Francesca for Modbury Jets. Jesse Francesca hovering over the ball. Goes back to Mullen, to Matt Mullen. Hernandez, McCabe's there as well. There will be a throw in.
Modbury, Campbelltown throw in. Left a couple of Modbury players confused, but all the Campbelltown backline seemed pretty sure it was their ball, so they might have seen something the Campbelltown bench didn't. The Modbury bench didn't, rather.
McCabe to Hernandez. Couldn't quite get a foot to it. And it's chipped again. Francesca to follow it. It's Mullen now. Matsumoto sends it across to Mori with the head to Mullen. Back to Mori. The link up. It's been great. Mullen again sends it over to Mori. Once again, those two. Multiple passes. It's Halliday. Calls for the handball. Referee played on. Mullen again. Alex Mullen. And it's just a final touch from Mark Marino that, looks like he's done something. This is not looking good. He's got a cramp maybe. Hopefully
he's got an injury history, so I hope it's only a cramp. But it looks like we'll have subs now regardless. I don't know if that changes the thinking of Campbelltown City and their sub. But Josh Perez should be able to come straight on for Mark Marino if he cannot continue. But first sub is for Modbury, and it's
William Matev.
Dion Kirk, it seems like the player is coming off his.
And William Matev coming on for his 6th appearance this season. Dion Kirk is calling it a day. Josh Perezi on the other side scored 2 goals in his 1 start, 7 appearances so far for Campbelltown City this season. Was unable to play in that round 1 fixture against LA United, so this would have been his 9th appearance of the season, but with a wrong number on the back of his shirt due to a surprise return, early return to the season. Didn't have his correct jersey in time.
And coming back from a broken leg, I believe it was, from that cup game against Adelaide City
last year.
So it's great to see him working his way back. We know what a quality player he has been, and not just here in Victoria as well with South Melbourne. So it's great to have him back on the pitch, and he will be Mark Marino who makes his way off, especially with his injury history. Don't want to risk him any further, even if he is allowed to continue, and it's a straight swap. Won't be 5 goals in 5 games for Mark Marino. That ends his streak to 4 games in a row with goals. Still a fantastic return.
Jake Halliday scored his first goal of the season tonight as well for Campbelltown City. Matev. Francesca. Finds Hernandez. Got William Matev as well.
Offside.
Will be offside though.
But in some positive news, it looks like Mark Marino's been able to walk it off. He's slowly making his way to the bench, so hopefully it's just a precaution.
As he's high-fiving teammate James Boffer as well. He's on the sidelines tonight. Hopefully he'll be returning later in the season. Disappointing injury for him.
Nearly got a touch on that Mark Marino, so I reckon he's alright. He'll be alright.
Matev. Hernandez. As he fires forward again. Modbury Jets on his left. Wins the corner. Ogno will be goal kick.
And just quickly, that sub with Mitev came on for Dion Kirk. He's gone a left back though, Mitev, in a defensive position where we normally see him, but that's pushed Giuseppe Macheda further up the pitch. It seems like he's on the right side in a more attacking role in the midfield. So keep this out. Morris Natali really throwing everything he can to Campbelltown City, looking for at least a point from this game.
Mullen, Alex Mullen. To Matsumoto. Tries to get around Tim Henderson. Does well. Wins it back. Matsumoto in the box. Falls over, but the referee sees no intent in there at all.
Yeah, maybe went a bit easy there. Matsumoto. Play on, no major complaints.
Now the Jets on the other end this time. Can they produce something here as they fly into the box? Francesca. Woodlands with the fist. Matev.
Clumsy there from Matev, and Alex Mullen, who's really suffered a beating tonight with all these challenges right from the beginning, from that tussle with Henderson. He had all first half, wins the foul there for his team, gets up and continues as he often does.
Spent a lot more time on the turf than he has in the air tonight, unfortunately.
Not often you say that.
But it shows that he's that one player a lot of people target because he can just have a massive impact on either end of the park for his side.
Back-to-back Sergio Belt medalist for a reason.
As a through ball, it's Murray there, kneeled with a fist, and looks like it's collected. Joshua Murray in the meantime, who's clutching his head in the box. Referee Fedicchio is quickly stopping to double check.
Definitely collected Murray there. Got part of the ball too, if I saw that right. But yeah, it's definitely got part of Josh Murray's head there as well. And hopefully he's okay. Murray there, he's receiving the attention from his physio. But he's back on his feet, thankfully. But moments like that can be quite bad.
Definitely.
Will be taking a spell on the sideline because it was a head knock. Josh Murray, but he's got enough from his own strength to be able to return.
Mitsumoto. He tries to get in, he sneaks around. Mitsumoto to take the throw. He's got Yoshikawa making a run. Japanese link up, and then it's just the wrong option as ruined by Shogo Yoshikawa. And just throws away the throw in to the opposition.
I'll go to last year. Campbelltown would really want to get at least one more goal in this game because they're 3 points away here last year in the last 10 minutes. They'll be definitely remembering that. So game is far from over as Joshua Hernandez is showing us here. Keeps the ball very well.
It does well. Now the Jets want to try and get in this area now as they're building up nicely. Numbers moving forward. McCabe is dealt with. Alex Mullen from one end to the other. Matsumoto. And quick around the grounds. At the moment, Para Hills Knights taking on South Adelaide. It's 2-0 to the home side, Para Hills. And as we stand a live ladder, that means that Para Hills will be in the top 6 on 15 points. Just pushing out LA United just by 1 point. Who still have to play tomorrow against Raiders. The South Adelaide Panthers will be sitting on bottom. So a win for Adelaide City tomorrow night could take them out of that. Oh no, it will still leave them in the bottom, but that 1 point between them and Adelaide Olympic. But so far here, this fixture, Modbury Jets will still have that 2 point gap at the top, but that is to Campbelltown City. And Metro Stars, still to play the game tomorrow, are sitting on 20 points. So they could still, with a win tomorrow, could take that top spot away from the Jets. With their better goal difference.
That'll be a good game as well against the Adelaide Comets, second versus third.
You can't go wrong tomorrow, whatever game you watch tomorrow. Croydon Beerguard as well, another one, 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Luke Klimek's 400th game as well, pretty special.
Remember commentating or being on the boundary for his 350th. Played out, it's Wilson now, dangerous ball. It's cleared only as far as Centofanti. Orico. Centofanti tries to find Orico, does so. It's still there. It's Baresi. Joshua Baresi. Back to Centofanti. And that ball looked like it was a ball forward to Orico, but Shogo Yoshikawa got it and kicks it out for a throw in instead of going for a goal kick.
Goals to lock him in there now.
Long ball, Centofanti with the head, off of McKay though. It's Matsumoto. Foot in. Just full feet everywhere at the moment. This can get a little bit messy at times. But the fire force from Campbelltown City is really not settling on this 1 goal lead.
But the longer this scoreline remains, the more desperate Modbury will get. And then Campbelltown needs to match that as the ball gets played forward towards Macheda.
Giuseppe Macheda tries to get there. It's cleared out for a throw in. It's actually bounced back in somehow. That's our scaffold. Oh, the ball's on the scaffold. There we go. Oh, nah, it's gone.
Nearly got a touch on that, Johnny.
Almost like me last week. Almost hit my car. That's not my car. My car's the white one, but it's close.
It looks like Luca Trimboli and Cam Tompkins will be coming on for Modbury. One final roll of the dice. Matt Mullen is off. And it looks like Daniel Detroit will be coming off as well.
Modbury Jets gone to the bench now. That double substitution. That's now 4 substitutions for the home side, whilst Campbelltown have only gone to the bench at once with Joshua Baresi, which may or not have been force with that Marcarino slight injury niggle. That could have pushed it. But not too much needed to be changed by Michael Matriciani. Probably happy with his side's performance so far in this fixture. That 1-0 lead. But the Modbury Jets still trying to find their way and claw themselves back into this game.
You know, they're a side that if they get a goal, like another one can be very close by. So need to be really cautious here, Campbelltown City. Like I say, they've learned from experience from this fixture.
Yes, Perez! Yes, Perez!
Henderson plays it out to Matev.
Just too much on it.
Too much for Matev to get there, and it will be a goal kick. As that chill's coming through now, it's really icy cold down here tonight, Antonis. I am frozen to the core.
I'm still alright, but it's definitely getting colder by the minute, Johnny.
I feel sorry for the referees and the players out there wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
No, they're staying warm, running up and down the field. As Alex Woodlands will take every second allowed to him before getting it down the pitch.
Henderson wins the free.
Overzealous Baresi there. But Henderson, for his friends, done really well in the air today against both Baresi and Mullen.
Henderson plays it out. Wilson. Use Tompkins. Jets really just trying to find a way forward. As they do, it's in now. Hernandez. Francesca on the edge of the area. It's quickly cleared out, only as far as Tompkins. We thought he was leaving it out for a throw in, but eventually it ends up being Campbelltown throw.
And you can see Campbelltown on no rush to restart this game. They want to take the wind out of the sails of Modbury, just breaking up that momentum.
What a shrewd mini rush, because we've only got 2 minutes left in this fixture and it's freezing down here. I'm cold. But we could have a final few moments of really good football. Two teams eager to get the 3 points. Hernandez, the fight from Jets, not giving up. And win the corner. Another set piece for the home side. They're going to try and deliver something from this set piece. And it all plays up.
Everyone but the goalkeeper, Ryan Nild, is in the attacking half for Modbury Jets.
It's whipped in deep. It's in Henderson with the head originally, and it's quickly cleared out. No one from Campbelltown out. The pack flies. Nild sets up for a long ball to Matev. Matev wins the throw in. He's gained a few metres, I reckon, from that throw. From the original spot. Wilson. Tompkins chases the ball back. Intensity is building between these two sides. Modbury Jets, they know their time's running out. The clock's ticking.
It's going to take some risks here. Modbury need to move the ball fast with the time they've got available to them. And you can see Henderson here taking it on.
We're in additional time now. It's a flick over from Henderson. Headed out. Will be a throw in though. Corner I was given. It did make it. Did cross the line.
And you can see a really inventive there by Tim Henderson with that scooped ball over, and the numbers flood the box again as Liam McCabe, I believe that is, will be taking the corner. Everyone but William Matev and the goalkeeper for Modbury in the box.
McCabe sends it in. Far post. Calls for the handball. It's not. It's given.
Free kick Campbelltown's way.
This is
And Morris Natale is asking for the handball.
But it was staying by its side.
Yeah, that's the response here. Modbury's had a few claims, but it doesn't seem like the referees have gone close to even giving one of these today, as Woodlands restarts us with a goal kick. And we're well and truly in injury time now, as Josh Murray drives with the ball.
Matev, long ball. It's Woodlands who comes out. Stop Luca Trimboli.
Calm is a shout from the bench. Take your time, take your seconds. And I'm assuming get it down to Josh Baresi.
An important 3 points on the line for Campbelltown City. To just break that gap between top place Modbury Jets. It really bring that tightness back to the top three once again, as it was starting to disappear in favour of Modbury Jets after last week's game. Games all going in favour of their results.
And remember, Modbury has not lost since round 1 at this pitch against Para Hills. It's been 10 rounds in this league. And look at Trimboli here. Keeps it in.
Trimboli
or not.
Will be called back for a throw-in. For the confusion from the benches, as Matriciani and Morris Natale yelling whose ball it is. It's going to be given the way of Campbelltown City. But at this point in the game, so much on the line. There's no doubt either side of the coaches are going to be yelling in favour of their own side to get the throw. Possession of the ball is very important, especially for Campbelltown City, just to hold on to this lead as the seconds die and tick down across the face of goal.
And the shout was good at the corner flag there. Josh Murray did not.
And now the Jets falls to Alex Mullen, Campbelltown. And he's going to protect that ball, shooting it with his life. It will go out for a throw-in. Jets taking no time to take it. Mullen, Daniel Mullen, whips it across to Murray Orico. Back into the centre. Shogi Yoshikawa flips it over. Now it's Joshua Mori. He's going to do what he got told to do not long ago, to go for the corner. It's taken off Henderson. There's a foul. There's 9 seconds. Newell comes out to take it as the players run forward. You can see the desperation from Modbury Jets. They know their time is pretty much done.
They're asking for a sub, Campbelltown City.
This is probably just to waste a bit more time, as they pretty much wrapping up this game as we speak.
Alessio Melissi, I believe, is coming on for Josh Murray.
And that's Dave from Joshua Murray. Is it a great game? Joshua Murray, Alessio Melissi making his way on. Campbelltown.
His own suspension in that same game. Josh Murray got sent off.
Referee looks to his watch.
And it's 2v2 here.
Henderson.
Well done by Tim Henderson.
And it's sent long. Hernandez is the target.
No one
Alex
competing
Mullen
for it.
It's a long ball, looking for Alessio Melissi. Melissi's there. He's controlling it, sending it to the corner, doing exactly what his predecessor, Joshua Murray, was told to do.
Yeah, and that's the instruction. Keep it there. And Morris Natale was understandably upset because no one competed for that aerial ball there in the midfield for Modbury, and it allowed Campbelltown to move it to that corner. And it's a challenge now to get it out of there, and with the seconds ticking down.
Be another throw for Campbelltown City. Desperately holding on. The 3 points almost theirs. Just 5+ minutes added on so far. It's in the referee's hands now. The whistle to his mouth. So it won't be long. And there we have it. It is full time. Campbelltown City get the 3 points and are within 2 points of top spot from Modbury Jets, who only get their second loss of the season since round 1. And what a game it was today. The lone goal from Jake Halliday, his first for the season, the left back for Campbelltown City. And what a game it was. The 3 points to Campbelltown.
Yeah, exactly that, John. Yeah, we said in a game full of stars, the left back wins it by a really gritty win from Campbelltown City, who's shown they can grind out a result against a good side here in Modbury. They don't need to outscore you. They can fight a game like that and limit a forward line full of firepower like Modbury Jets. We saw a different Campbelltown City today, but you need to add strings to your bow if you want to be a championship side, and that's what they believe they can be this year, Campbelltown, and we've got a good example of that today.
Absolutely. What a game on our hands today, Jake Halliday, the lone goal scorer for the side, Campbelltown City. And they're 2 points from the top. Tomorrow's games are going to be exciting. The final top 6 teams will be competing against each other, so the race towards the halfway mark is very, very tight. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. That is all here from Campbelltown City's game against Modbury Jets at Smith Partners Stadium. It's been a pleasure broadcasting with you tonight. Myself, Johnny Kecko, and Tones McGonis, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me. It was a good match, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of this weekend plays out and seeing what the ladder looks like at the halfway point of the season.
It is going to be very good. Have a great night, and we'll see you all again tomorrow for all the action. Plus, we'll see you all next week. It's the NPLSA on FSA Leagues. Have a great night.